This is Rocco Pendola. We're here with Tom Patterson from Tommy John. And I wrote about Tommy John just a few weeks ago because Andrew Ross Sorkin from CNBC, the host of Squawk Box, had this great article in the New York Times about your underpants and your undergarments. And I said I didn't know something so high quality and something so good existed. I need to try these. And I did. I discovered they're the real deal. So welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Did you get a bump in business when Andrew wrote that Times article?
You know, we did see a nice bump in traffic. I think just because the New York Times is such a well-read news outlet across the country. So it was really strong for us.
It's the first I heard of you. How long has the company been around?
So we've been in business for 5 years. We started in San Diego. We're based here in New York City now. I've been doing it full time for 4 years, being that I didn't come from the fashion industry.
Mm-hmm. So what did you do in the first year? You said it's been around 5 years. How did things look in the first year?
Yeah, so first year, my background, I used to sell medical devices for a medical company in Southern California, and I got out of my car one day going to a hospital to do a presentation, and my undershirt would not stay tucked in, and I couldn't figure out why the heck does anyone not solve this problem with undershirts? They shrink, they stretch out, they turn yellow, and they come untucked and bunch up around your waistline. So long story short, I went and bought some fabric. I paid a tailor at a dry cleaners to design a shirt that I thought would fit and function the way that I wanted mine to. And I found out a lot of guys also had this problem, and that's when the idea and company started.
So now that's the thing, is the practical issues. Okay, when I wrote my article, people around the office were like, he talked about butt sweat in an article and back sweats, and I just, let's not giggle about this stuff. If you want to create a successful product in a category like this, these are the things you have to consider. Something as mundane as the t-shirt, staying tucked in. And frankly, sweating is an issue. I've gone through Under Armour, which makes a nice pair of underwear. They really do. I like their stuff. Ex Officio, another pretty expensive brand. REI has everything, And they've all been good, but not good enough. They didn't solve some of these problems. So I'm assuming you had to look at some of these weird issues when you were devising this, just beyond the tuck issue.
Yeah, I mean, I really tried to solve personal problems that I have with products, and I found that other guys have this. For example, I spoke to guys that cut off their undershirts at the belly button, so they no longer come untucked. I mean, it's a serious issue. Guys are literally jimmy rigging their undergarments to work. And I figure if I have this problem, I'm hearing about this from other guys, someone has to address it. So really, from each category that we enter, we won't enter it unless I feel that we can solve a fit problem or a functionality problem that no one else is focusing on. Mm-hmm. And that's really how we decide to enter into new categories and grow our business.
And you've entered socks.
Yes, socks.
There it is. I think this is breaking news. I haven't seen this anywhere else.
It is. This is the first. We're launching socks this week, and we're launching the ultimate stay-up dress sock. Mm-hmm. I think the biggest complaint men have with their dress socks is they fall down. I'm
wearing one right now, a pair of the socks. I don't think you can actually see it on the camera. There it is. Yeah. My boots, my jeans.
Yeah, but guys sit there and they pull up their socks at meetings, and it's just a pain in the butt. They have to retuck their undershirts in. They have to pull down their underwear.
This is better than the suspender thing that people have with socks, right? Sock suspenders, is that what they're called?
Yeah, the men's garters. Right. It's a terrible visual. I hope a friend of mine never has to do that at any point in their life. But these are the problems that guys never speak about. Most men don't go home and say, honey, I was at work today and my undershirt bunched up and I had to tuck it into my underwear and attach my guardrails to my socks. Guys don't talk about this. It's just this hidden subject that they're used to just dealing with and in a lot of ways suffering from. But like you mentioned in your article, when you wear something that fits and solves this problem that you've been searching for forever, we hear all the time it's life-changing, and it really sounds weird being that it's underwear that can change your life, but you feel better, you look better, and it just makes everything that much better throughout your day.
All right, that's Tom Patterson, the founder and CEO of Tommy John, and I'm Rocco Pendola for TheStreet.